Marshall survived an overtime thriller against South Alabama to remain undefeated in Sun Belt play. Now the Thundering Herd take their 3-game win streak on the road to face a struggling Old Dominion team. Marshall looks to avoid the upset, improve to 4-0 in the conference, and continue its push towards a Sun Belt championship. Welcome to Gamer Ability. Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 27 Marshall Dynasty video. And today we're in week 9 of the 2026 season, and the Marshall Thundering Herd go on the road to face off against Old Dominion. So another Sun Belt battle. Now this is a team who's really struggling on the season, and they've only won 1 game in the conference. So they have a 2-6 overall record, and they are 1-4 in the Sun Belt. Now this Marshall team has been firing on all cylinders this year, but we are on a big win streak, right? Which is great. We barely won those games, though. It has been a fight every single game. Barely survived an overtime game last week. It shouldn't have went into overtime, but it did. And it wouldn't be a Gamer Ability Dynasty video or series without a huge clock management issue. And yeah, that happened in the last one. But yeah, we have a record of 5-2 right now, 3-0 in the conference. Looking to go 4-0 today. But you cannot overlook anybody on the road in college football. This game is on October 31st, a Halloween game at 6 o'clock, and it's going to be a rain game. It says 100% chance of rain on Halloween. You take a look at the impact players from last week. Marquis Boston has been playing great football, but really our key player last week was our quarterback, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson. First game, he didn't go out in the last 2 games because of an injury. He played the entire game and played phenomenal. He's looking to do it again today. Now, their superstar or impact player from last week, he hasn't had the greatest season, but he has 227 yards and a touchdown, and maybe all of that was in their last week's game. Now, on to the offensive numbers here. We, by far, had the better offense across the board, and defense, though, it's a little bit better, but you know, our defense has not been good this year. Simple as that. We can't say a lot about our defense. I don't think it's too much better than Old Dominion's, but we're gonna find out today. So just like always, we're going to be diving into the top stories, taking a look at the top 25, diving into the game. So the game start timestamp is at the bottom of the screen for those that want to jump ahead to the action. And if you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series, and they are all so much fun right now. We're already 7 games into this dynasty. That is hard to believe, including today's game. We only have 5 games remaining in our first season for the Marshall Thundering Herd. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the top stories. So it's always the Heisman watch to start. Right now, led by Texas A&M Reed, and then Johnson, Mayava, and Mateer, they're at number 4. Next up, SEC Clash, a rivalry game between number 14 Georgia at home against Florida. Now, these are 2 teams that if they lose, their chance of a college football playoff are over. And it looks like both of their chances of the SEC championship is over as well. I mean, you basically have to be almost undefeated in the SEC or the Big Ten to make it. I know that from last year's Dynasty series for Purdue for the Big Ten, and then the one before that with my Kentucky Wildcats in 25. Like, if you don't win them all, good luck. And look at this, Auburn upset LSU 39-35 at home in a big-time rivalry game. Huge win for Auburn. Now, that could have contentions for the college football playoff. It looks like both teams are out, but anything can happen. There's plenty of football left. Now on to the top 25 through the first 9 weeks here. Oregon number 1, Miami 8-0 number 2, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Indiana, BYU, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, USC, Texas Tech, SMU make out the top 12. The final team to make the top 25 is South Carolina with a 5-2 record. And taking a look at the Sun Belt Conference right now, we have to win the game against App State. So in the Sun Belt, I looked this up. It's your winning percentage. The highest winning percentage in the conference in each East and West plays each other in the championship game of the Sun Belt. And that championship game is a home game for the team who has the highest winning percentage. So I'm not sure what the tiebreak is, if they have the same winning percentage. So that's how it works. So App State has a better record than us right now. They are 6-1. We've had a much tougher schedule. playing 2 teams in the top 10, Penn State and then Notre Dame, and almost winning those games. But that game against App State is coming up here very soon. When is it, actually? I think it shows the schedule here, or does it not anymore? It does not. So let's actually take a look at the schedule. When is that App State game? Is it in rivalry week? It might be the final game of the season. So Old Dominion, Georgia Southern, App State. There it is. November 14th, everybody. That is the game that we must win. Obviously, we have to win out. We have to win every conference game to close out, and all of them are conference games. So on the road, Old Dominion, Georgia Southern, at home against App State and Georgia State. We close out on the road against UL Monroe, and that game could be competing for the Sun Belt Championship if we win it. So we could be in full control of the conference at that point. We have to take down App State, and also we got to hope that App State loses at least one more game. But it is time, week 9 of 2026, the Marshall Thundering Herd on the road against Old Dominion.
We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
Does this win best environment in the Sun Belt? They have a drone light show here for night games at Old Dominion. This place is electric. It is pouring down rain here today. Old Dominion doesn't mess around. Do they do that in real life? That is sick.
So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time
Carlos Del Rio, a big-time game last game. Simple as that. Let's go option. His best game ever.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So
what a pitch.
1-2 punch. Jesse,
remember, he can't take a lot of hits, Carlos Del Rio, so that's probably the only hit we can have him take the entire game.
Speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a
Can we get a light show at Marshall for our night games, please? Can we get the drone light show?
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. After run, now throw.
Beautiful, yeah, always slide. It is pouring down rain. So I do want to point out, I do have the clock runoff on set to 20 seconds left. Or 20 or 25, I can't remember, I think 20. But I mentioned that. There's a bug in the game that happens in games, in the end game. So keep in mind, the runoff is not supposed to run off if you're below the cutoff you have set, like 20 seconds, 15 seconds. The issue is sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it breaks. And if you get out of the huddle, it will do a runoff until 1 second left in the game. And I did not have Chew Clock on. I do want to point that out. One of you all, a couple of you all have asked that question. I did not turn Chew Clock on.
Able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line.
I'm gonna be quiet the rest of this drive now. You all heard the story, and yes, it's a glitch.
They come to the line on 2nd and 7 after the delay of game penalty.
You can't make this stuff up. Speaking of the clock,
back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You just can't make this stuff up.
2-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's
Last week was the best example of you can't make this stuff up. One of y'all left that comment, and I laughed so hard on that one, and that is so true. Like,
motion from the wide receiver.
you just can't make it up. I wish you could.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
What a throw!
Right on the money.
Look at the rain. He slipped.
First down yardage
Good
across
catch.
the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I can't believe Carlos got that pass off.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield.
I mean, it is a
Defense took everything
monsoon
away,
out
so
here.
his
There's
eyes
no
got down.
fans in Old
He finds
Dominion,
the drag
but they
route
did the
underneath,
drone
makes a
light
good
show.
throw.
That
His
was
guy does
sick.
the rest to pick up the first.
They said, I don't care how many fans we got. We're going to put on a...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a
Payne, you legend. Listen, that's how you get to the football. It's a face mask, I believe.
There is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that
Yep.
will be
A first face mask I've seen in this game, but it definitely was. Thank you for calling it. Right?
He
I was about to be pretty upset.
Could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and
But they
it'll
barely
cost
ever
him
call
15.
penalties in this game.
The offense
First face
will
mask I've seen.
take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Was it one? Yes. But that doesn't matter. There's holding all the time. They don't
Off the
call.
play fake on first down to throw.
What a
It's
read.
complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got
I mean, I don't blame the fans. It is pouring down rain. Their team is 2-6 right now.
To make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll throw it. Caught.
I tell you, Carlos has been on fire. When he's healthy, he is unstoppable.
The thundering herd picked up a fresh set of downs.
This
by
is
keeping it
dangerous.
on the ground.
So dangerous, it just might work. Yes!
Touchdown,
This
Thunder
playbook is the
Herd.
best.
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Listen, this is an Old Dominion team who has no momentum right now. How do you take that momentum out even further? You go down and score a touchdown just like that in a long, slow, sustained drive. That is perfect football from the Thundering Herd in the rain. Carlos Del Rio is playing great. I tell you, this team is something special. Simple as that.
Putting the scoreboard to work
Love
for the
this
first
team.
time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive.
Wait,
Touchdown.
what?
And finish the deal
He's
with the short
hurt?
touchdown run from the 2.
Did he get hit there? I think he's got hit on both option plays. The only plays he's been hit. Let's see. Oh! Did he get hit? He got annihilated. Yeah, that'll bruise your ribs. No more options. The hits are so good in this year's game, I tell you. They knocked it out of the park with the gameplay this year. Everything is better, and the hits are my favorite part. They are electric.
He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football.
Make a
There are
play.
so many guys at this level that can make you miss.
Defense has
They
not
get
been
the
great.
second
That
level,
changes
they can run
today.
through tackles, catch the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes.
Yeah,
those
we've got to
holes
be more
break
physical
off
up
a nice
front.
run, get a first down.
They've got
Here's the
no
thing. You gotta
fans in the
reload
stadium
because they're
tonight.
right back on the line.
What a catch! What?
Set him up.
How did he just make that play? That is the play of the year. Number 32.
Too excited, forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
He shushed the crowd. That is amazing. What? That is one of the best plays I've seen in this game. Watch number 32 right here. Where is he? Gotta make sure there we go. That was absolutely insane. So first off, our defensive lineman, number 14, Williams, made the play. Quarterback was throwing. It bounces off their lineman's back, right off the helmet. up off the helmet back, and he sees it, makes a diving catch in the rain like it's nothing. What a play right there. You can't make this stuff up. What a play by the Thundering Herd. Have you heard of the Thundering Herd? You have today. Especially if you're Old Dominion. And you didn't know us, you know us now. But that's wide open. Don't get hit. Look how slow. He's usually really fast, but he is... Those bruised ribs are not good right now.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Boston.
He's so fast. You know, honestly, give the ball to Boston. Save our quarterback. That's the smart thing to do.
And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back.
Boston is so fast.
Down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Marshall
just going to keep heading it off.
1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
He's so good.
Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? Here in the pouring down rain, it does not slow down the Thundering Herd.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Have you ever seen the Thundering Herd in the pouring down rain in real life? A Thundering Herd? This is what it looks like. Well, I actually have seen that in my favorite game of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's always a good day when I can bring up Red Dead, right? Red Dead 2, yeah, you can herd cattle. And I think I saw a Thundering Herd in the rain in that game. I don't know. Just looking for an excuse to bring up my favorite game ever. If you have not played Red Dead 2, please play it.
To the air, it's Potter.
It is the best game ever.
Fires to the tight end. Got 6 yards.
And I don't say that lightly. It is the best game ever.
Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys...
He jumped off sides in the middle. He made the hit. Doesn't count. Hey, but listen, Williams was the player who made that. He made that interception because he hit the quarterback as he was throwing. Then it hit off the helmet.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at.
Listen, Ryan Gamer as the left edge rusher for California. Before he became a head coach in Marshall, he made that same mistake multiple times. Good hit.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I've never seen that in this game. Is that a bad snap because of the rain?
They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Old Dominion is falling apart. What just happened? I've never seen a bad snap. Boston is so good. I think Boston has the natural too. So that means the rain doesn't slow them down if you don't know what that means.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the gun. He's brought down at the
3rd and inches.
The defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Got to get this.
Man, they pull the run blitz.
Meadows is in.
Formations. It might be a run. Play the percentages, and then you get
what a read by Meadows, our 3rd string.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
We are Marshall, everybody. Come on.
We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out.
Hey, listen, what a battle it's been this year. We want to win the Sun Belt. It has been a fight, every single win. None of them have been easy. We might get an easy win today, though.
They're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that.
Old Dominion doesn't want to win, though. The fans came for the light show. Right? The fans came for the light show. Hey, listen, it was electric.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Listen, if there's Marshall fans here, they're fired up.
Come from their own 17.
I just thought about this. Why is our mascot up in the air? Did you all see that?
The Monarchs want
What?
to crank the tempo.
Am I going crazy, or is our mascot not just up in the air there?
Creating the sack, but look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Maybe a crease.
Okay, when you go to Old Dominion, wild things happen, I can tell you that.
They pick up the first down out to the 30.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run.
But what I was about to say is next year, it's going to be a great year. Because we're going to have both a college... Hold on. Hold that thought. Good hit. A college football dynasty, most likely for my Kentucky Wildcats. We got to be back for the Wildcats next time. And basketball in the new college basketball game. We'll have a dynasty in both college basketball and college football next year, with college basketball returning. I cannot wait.
And then they get hurdled, not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds after the good pickup. And
what a cool play.
First period.
Good first quarter, though. Yeah, Marquis Boston's having a day. Carlos Del Rio Wilson is having a day. Listen, in the pouring rain, no shorts on, no shirts on. Halloween. That would be a cool, like, quality of life is on Halloween if it showed the fans in, like, costumes or something.
Wants to throw it again.
Probably not something you want to spend resources on because it just rarely happens, right? But it would be pretty cool. Or just have all the fans wear the mascot's outfit. I mean, we just destroyed him.
Incomplete.
Say what, that was a lightning
right from the blind side.
He knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Great play in the rain. Yeah, you're not catching that. The Thundering Herd right now have a shutout in the first quarter and in the first play of the second. That's a great punt.
Coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10.
Okay, let's make a play.
So Marshall is out on the field and ready.
Just got to protect Carlos. He has bruised ribs. His wear and tear is really bad right now. Oh, good block. Look at Meadows go.
Really nice game.
He took a shot.
It'll be a first down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Wide open. I mean, the rain doesn't affect Carlos at all. What a play. Play action, I like it.
This play caller is called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing.
He's open, but just didn't throw it soon enough. And that's a hit we cannot take.
Released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long.
He is one hit away from an injury.
Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Boston.
If I cut that back out, that might be a touchdown. He has the speed to do it. I'm going to change Boston to a Texas. So it's an option route for Culliver here.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, no way he's catching that in the rain. Listen, I'm pretty good at field goals.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell
Wind
you,
at her
after
back.
that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route.
I'm pretty good at field goals, everybody. I'm going for it. There's no way.
Now the offense wants to
We
make
might
sure
as well go
everything's
for it. We're
straightened
just
out.
giving the
They called
ball
their first
away.
timeout.
I can't even see it going back and
They'll
forth.
have 2 left to
How am
work
I supposed
with
to
here
hit the
in
middle?
first half.
I don't even know what's happening.
Boy, if they don't
Yeah,
convert this
right.
4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
They hit the helmet of the lineman.
Defense will force a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roach.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon.
Maybe I should have kicked the field goal. No, it's same odds. No, worse odds for the field goal, definitely. He was open there. He's open for the first down.
Gives it on the option. And he
Good
doesn't
play by
find
number
much
1
running
there.
room. A
I've got to
short
be
gain
outside
on the
contained
play.
there, though.
The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
If I'm them, I'm going to do just a quick slant. Or that.
He'll pull it down and run.
Wide open.
He hits the slide. and he's got
But
it.
he had multiple receivers open, too, on a curl. He just didn't hit him.
At the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it.
Defense, let's not give away the shutouts because I mentioned it.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points.
It
off
really
this
is
drive,
because
or
I
else,
mentioned
guys,
it.
The second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short.
Yeah, there's no way. We did a run commit. If there's anything down the middle, there's just no shot.
Bring up 4th down.
They're going to go for it.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going. But
Trying to
I
run a
think
QB
it's decision time
spy.
for this offense. And this D's got to do it.
Finding some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the
safety for
toolbox to
one
hit the
play,
home run,
trying
David.
to turn
They're
to a
gonna stay
spy.
patient with him. They
If
know
the
they're
safety
not gonna
was there,
score a
he would have
touchdown
made that
every single
tackle.
time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So
It's 'cause I
only
mentioned the
gonna help
shutout.
this
Listen, you
offense
never
make
mention a
it more
shutout.
two-dimensional
Why would I
as
do that?
opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
The problem is with our quarterback hurt, basically hurt, we can't run RPOs, we can't run our read options or our speed options. If he takes another hit, he's out of the game. Come on, Barbie, what a run. Great blocking, though. Absolute perfection. But yeah, we're very limited in the plays we can call right now. You take away a lot of what our team's offense has been.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Right back to the well.
Beautiful. You can see the difference between a running back who has the natural and who doesn't. I think Boston has to have the natural. You see how fast he's moving in the rain? But, you know, you see our other running. Well, Meadows is pretty fast in the rain. Who's hurt now?
Big time plays back to back.
Okay, they're linemen.
Right now, he's calling for the ball again.
Meadows is hurt now. We're on our 4th string running back.
Keeping it on the ground.
Who is this guy? I think maybe he's had one run, another injury.
Inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's now 1st and 10 from the 20.
You know, I need to look up realistic wear and tear settings.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone.
Because it seems like this year again, the wear and tear is just wild.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to
So I need to look up like realistic sliders for wear and tear.
Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive.
Because they have full sliders that you can adjust. Ooh.
On that line of scrimmage.
For the wear and tear, what a hit. Carlos Del Rio, did you see that? He might not be able to finish the season.
Wants to go right back downfield.
That's wide open. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson.
Touchdown, Thundering Herd. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
This team is rolling. Simple as that. Like, we are rolling. Just a special football team, everybody.
They'll try to tackle.
But yeah, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson might not be able to finish out this season because of his season wear and tear.
28-7. That is an efficient
That's
drive.
wild.
7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Listen, we have a good backup, but he's not anywhere near the level of Carlos Del Rio-Wilson. Not even close. He's good, don't get me wrong, he can run. But Carlos can do it all.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you got to
Good hit.
do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
That is all him. If he doesn't make that, it's a 15-yard game.
Because defensively, you're giving up points.
2-5? Why are we running a 2-5?
What? Is going to have to score and score pretty
I mean, it's working, but why? That's a pick. Okay, 2-5 somehow worked. I do not like a 2-5, though. That is just wild.
And the Monarchs will call on their
2 down linemen and 5 linebackers. I just don't get it.
Got it near midfield. And the punt team
You can't deny the results there. It works. But I'm not convinced our other plays wouldn't work though either. Like they would have.
Was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are
not going to take a hit.
And we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make
I'll tell you, Turner-Bradshaw was the hero last week in overtime. He had some big catches the entire game, but he played great, our slot receiver. 2-minute timeout.
They'll take the timeout and see if they can add
Okay,
a little more before the
why
break.
not throw a big touchdown here? Just don't get hit.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Hauls it in.
That works. Good play. Probably should run it now. He's getting close to getting hit.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs.
That's not open
they
at
are
all.
Staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working.
That is the Thundering Herd. Do it again.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
See, what happened is Old Dominion thought they tonight. They didn't know they had a football game on Halloween. They thought it was just going to be a drone light show in the pouring rain. Thought it was going to be a Halloween event. They show up. And they're like, oh, we have a football game, right? And they're shocked, right? Marshall knew we had a football game, and that's the difference tonight. 35-7. Yeah, Old Dominion really thought they were coming for a light show. And, well, it was pretty cool to start, but it has not been fun for them after it.
And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Horn.
I'm not going to lie. When I saw that light show and saw the environment, I got worried. I'm like, wait, is Old Dominion, like, are they going to come out and dominate?
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
The answer to that question is no. But, I mean, Marshall has been hitting so hard today. We have just outplayed them physically on an offense and defense standpoint.
Defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Wow, he's quick.
They turn into 5 to
Give him the ball every play.
Just because of the body blow.
He can go.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I almost did roughing the passer. Rutgers upset Michigan.
Might be setting up a shot down the field here.
Rutgers beat Michigan 22-7.
They could hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary.
Michigan has just completely fell apart this season. What in the world is happening to the Wolverines? I think that was at Rutgers.
He gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the
Watch the quarterback run.
Second.
Actually, watch the run up the middle. It's wide open. I was going to guard the running back there, but if I would have just stayed in the middle, we could have picked it. Well, the throw was so bad, we couldn't have. We might score again before half. Then in the halftime, we're going to put our backups in because we're not going to risk an injury.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
I mean, Boston is just so much faster than everybody. We got time.
The chains and the screen pass is effective. Marshall quick to the line.
A motion play is not ideal here. Oh, that's not even close.
Under it down the sideline.
Timeout.
They get him corralled, but
the right play call at the right time. Caught them in a cover 2 man. Good luck.
Taken by the offense, it's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused
double coverage. I don't love my decision to throw that, but
yeah, and you just wonder if the
fine.
Defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there.
What a throw! What?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Carlos Del Rio-Wilson. What? That looked like an NFL quarterback throwing one on the run on the dime in the rain.
Building on their lead, this defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Taking a hit, that is perfection. Hopefully he didn't get hurt because he took a big-time shot there. That's the play of the year. You can't throw it any better than that. That's an NFL quarterback play right there. Taking a shot, going forward. That looks like Patrick Mahomes out there. Come on, Carlos. What a play. Threw it on the money. He's insane. Yeah, I think we're putting in our backups the second half. We definitely are. We are not risking an injury. There's just no way.
And it'll be a touchback.
If they come back, well, they come back.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half.
We'll chew clock.
The run inside. It's
good hit.
Short gain on that run as the clock winds down.
There's the first half. That was incredible. A dream start. I'll see you all in the second.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Syracuse in their matchup against the number 12 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Orange, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside SB Ballard Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
I tell you, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, everybody. The hero. I hope he stays healthy for the rest of the year, because without him, well, we're kind of in trouble. But we're going to go in here. We're going to mass up backups so that we don't have any injuries. Got backups in every position. We're not going to risk it. That is our best first half as a football team this year. I mean, 21 points in both the first and second quarter. It does not get better than that. We are not risking an injury.
It's Agnew. Stopped at the
Good hit.
and he's probably second-guessing that return.
It would just be wild to
Hopes this drive holds some promise.
play our starters, in my opinion.
In the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed. Turning it on.
Listen, he was running good on us anyways. They give him the ball every play. They're probably going to win. They just haven't.
First and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Good play, Beard. Come on. Wait, oh no, he's hurt. That's their best player. Now he's hurt.
After that run, there is a player still down on the field.
I don't know what they're going to do now.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And listen, we get to see our bench. We get to see our depth. Looking pretty good. Right? Our bench depth's looking pretty good right now, YouTube.
And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Well, we may be putting our starters back in.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Pick that. Oh, good play. Number 8 took them both on. That was awesome.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. And here's a
Has Old Dominion ever played football?
And there he goes. He's loose down the left side.
We've seen 2 bad snaps today. Do they have a center playing out of position? Or a quarterback who doesn't know how to catch a snap?
You know, they say sometimes
Does
you gotta be
Dwayne
at the
cause
right
bad
place at
snaps?
the
We've
right
seen it
time.
twice.
That linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show
Our
you the
starting
speed.
linebacker's pretty
He takes
upset
it
now,
back
right?
for a
Right? He
long
wanted that touchdown. I gotta see what happened. Just went right through the quarterback's hands. That's the second time it's went right through the quarterback's hands. He must be a read option thing. Look, he's trying to hand off the football before he has it. Look at him. He's done that twice. My favorite part is look at him. He's still faking it. Look at the running back. He's like, oh, I got it. I got it. Look at him. He still thinks he has it. He's like, oh, I forgot something. I'm telling you all, they came for the light show on Halloween. They forgot that they had a football game.
He'll try to tack on
2
one
bad
more.
snaps. The worst that can happen has happened to Old Dominion tonight. Listen, I've had games like this on the other side. I've been that Old Dominion team. It is so frustrating. It happens. But this Marshall Thundering Herd team is not letting up.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Well, that happened.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Go.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
Good hit. The running back's back in. Devin Roche, he's had a great game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and inches. Okay, we'll take it. I don't know if it actually is.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end.
They're going to go up the middle, right? If I'm them, I just call it a slant.
Space to run with after the catch.
Yeah, there's no way. I was watching, I think, the original hole there to the left. He had to cut it. That was a great play. We're running a 5-2. When we run a 5-2, good things happen.
Wait just a minute,
We
guys.
run a 2-5. I guess technically good things happen too, but I'm not a huge fan of that.
They'll run the option.
That's a great way to fall forward there. Wait, no, he didn't get it?
Great job by the defense there. They were
Okay.
not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This
He
offense
definitely
likes
got
to
that
forward
first
on
down.
fourth down.
There is no way that was not a first down.
Their offense now takes over. And if
Look at our
I'm the
backup.
play caller here,
Look at Miles
I am
Turner
taking
go.
a shot in a sudden change situation.
There
Let
is
me see
no
if I
way
can
that was
throw
not a
one
first down. Their
deep
quarterback
this
fell
time
forward
for
beautifully.
not getting that fourth down.
That's
The
wild.
Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time.
Listen, we get to see our young talent, our players of the future. Turner-Bradshaw is still in the game. Now I'm going to turn on True Clock.
Find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Wait.
Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
I got to thinking, remember last game?
Got 7
You
on
know,
that last
you all said that I have True
completion.
Clock on. I know earlier in this video I said no. But I went back and when I was editing and I kept looking, but now it just hit me like maybe we did. Because wasn't there like one drive? We had like, didn't I want to waste out a lot of time? I might have left True Clock on. But it might not have been the bug where it auto advances. It might have been True Clock.
Step one.
Looking to throw, it's Turner. Complete.
Good play.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a
Because I
first down
vaguely
on the play.
remember.
There's a reason third
So-
down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback.
Yeah, you all that
Great
asked
job
that,
finding
maybe
his
you're right.
receiver. At the end of
Maybe
the
I
game,
did
you look
have
at
it on.
third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who.
And the pressure was too much.
It's on now.
Get him at the 15. A first down sack can be a
His True Clock will
killer.
automatically
Now it's
take it down to
2nd and
1 second
13.
left if you forget to turn it off. So I bet I had it all on for that long drive. That is all day.
Goal line, and he rolls into the house.
I can't believe there's still fans still left in the stadium above Dominion right now.
These guys wanted to make a statement.
I thought it'd only be
Statement has been
Marshall.
delivered.
Old Dominion
It's your
fans are
job
still
to
here.
stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing
Yep.
to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Yeah, I agree on that, but I also don't agree with running up the score. I'm not trying to run up the score. It's just,
Old Dominion has
hey,
the ball back. The
they
Monarchs
can't stop
send the
us.
offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own
And that's what head coach Ryan Gamer is going to say at the end. He's going to say, I wasn't trying to run up the score.
Aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance.
We were
with
just
this
playing
offense to
football,
really
and you all
be
weren't.
productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled
That'd
the
be a
dice
terrible
for it,
thing to
and
say.
it didn't work
Right?
out for them.
Yeah,
He
if you're
won't say
better on
that.
third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of
He'll
those
say, sorry, we've all
situations.
had games like that, coach. You'll get it next week.
It's Roach. At the 40, there he goes.
I'm telling you,
Out to the 40.
if they would have run it to Roach every play, I understand he probably can't get that many carries. But if they do it,
Offense lines up for
they have
first
a
and
real
10
shot
from
at
the
this
40.
game. No, actually, they still would have had to score 50-some
Play
points.
action fake.
Yes! I stripped it!
And now it's
And we
Marshall.
didn't get it! I hit the
Deep
strip
breath, right?
button.
Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
On the move. It's
I
Roach.
tell you, our
This
backup
time they
defense
stop
is
him
looking
behind the
amazing.
line of of scrimmage, and boy, that
Backups are looking just as good. Number 54 took it to the house. Like, this team can play.
Third and very long coming up. What a play by this defense.
Yeah, they're going to punt it.
Him short. It'll be fourth down.
Listen, I feel bad for Old Dominion because I have been on the other side of this, right? I think we've all been, and it is so frustrating when nothing's going your way. You're in front of your home fans. You have all the confidence in the world, right? And it's just like, it's so frustrating.
They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side.
Good play.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field.
That is great blocking.
So hard to stop as
yeah, they've just given up.
Stands in the pocket, and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
That's going to be the end of the third. I want this drive to basically run out the rest of the game, but we're playing phenomenal football.
We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Old Dominion's bend is sounding good right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Yeah, I mean, this is I think, the best play calling I've had so far. On offense and defense, the best overall decision-making game, just the best overall game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down.
See, we have Miles Turner. We can run a QB draw.
Lines up, trying to convert on third and short. Quarterback running on the draw. And that won't.
Fourth and inches, I disagree with that. You know, I want to work on that.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in.
Quarterback sneak.
I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run the sneak for it. He will not get there.
Here, remind me to never do that again. Used to be too easy. Now I can't do it whatsoever.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to
drill
escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Good hit to not allow a yard. I want 5 down linemen, and I want you all to create complete chaos.
They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find.
Touchdown, Monarchs! How about this back?
I was supposed to be able to make the play, and we got knocked over.
Yeah, good for them. They put together.
We knew our backups were going to allow a touchdown.
I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed.
Our starters allowed a touchdown. Our backups allowed a touchdown. So,
a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
You know, it's nice to have one game so far that has not been stressful. You know, you're going to have games like this, and every single game in this series has just been so stressful, and it's nice to have this.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to
shallow cross. This is our go-to short yardage game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Oh, no. He's open, though. That is beautiful. Miles Turner. I didn't know he can make that throw. That was insane. Miles Turner. Why do I keep calling him that? It's Xayvion Turner. Why have I called him Miles Turner this entire game? Where did I get Miles Turner from? Zion. That's what his teammates call him. Zion, Miles Turner. That's what it is.
And this offense has really done a nice job.
You all were probably like, who's Miles Turner?
Nice
I don't know.
Holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They feed him again. Could be an alley.
Their team is just giving up. Like, our 4th string running back is in there just getting 10 yards at will.
Play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Well, he didn't get 10 yards at will that time. He got demolished.
He stopped immediately. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Grabbed in the middle.
Good
it's
play.
Hamilton. They bring him
I tell you, Zion can play.
to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, he's not as good as Carlos Rio-Wilson. But not many quarterbacks right now in college football are. By the numbers this year. He's wide open. Not the greatest throw, but it's a first down.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Bruce Sternum,
Well, the defense
our backup, got hurt.
An answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force
They read that really well.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to
That's
cash
game.
in on this red zone
That's game,
opportunity.
everybody. One more first down, we win.
Timeout, and all
Victory
likelihood,
formation.
they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
No, we're not going to score. All I want is a first down. Wait, why is Boston in the game? Are all of our running backs hurt?
Man, run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is.
I guess our head coach Ryan Gamer on the sideline just really wants a first down. Yeah, that's game. Get down, nil it. Listen, we're not going to just go for another touchdown. We're not going to be that head coach. Nil it. Victory formation. Our perfect game. Thank you all for believing in this team. We are Marshall, YouTube. Come on, a big-time victory. It was just simple for us today. We knew we had a football game. They thought it was a Halloween light show. Big difference between the two. One won a football game. The other got beat 56-14. So, yeah. Let's go, everybody. Come on.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
You hear that? We're bowl eligible now. We will have a postseason. Yes, it's not going to be in the playoffs. There's still a very tiny chance we make the playoffs. If you think about it, we played 2 ranked teams and barely lost. We actually almost beat them both. So, like, you could make the argument, maybe if we win the Sun Belt, the other conference winners struggle. Maybe. Anything can happen, right? It's a long shot, but we get a bowl, and that is huge. But, you know, our goal is to win the Sun Belt. That's our goal, and we're still on pace for it. 6-2 overall record, 3-0 in the conference. Old Dominion drops to 2-7 and 1-4 in the conference. Nothing was going their way today. They just could not get anything going, and that's football sometimes. Sometimes you're on the side of Old Dominion. You're in front of your home fans. You're fired up, a drone light show. It's Halloween in the pouring rain. And, well, yeah, sometimes it doesn't go your way. They got scared tonight. Oh, boy. There's my dad joke of the day. They got scared tonight. That's such a bad joke, right? Like, I couldn't think of anything better than that. There's so many great Halloween thing. What is it? Marshall was a terror tonight. Can you all please give me a good Halloween one for what Marshall did to Old Dominion tonight, right? Better than mine. 492 offense to their 247. Now their running back played a great game, and our rushing game was just dominating. 256 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns. On top of that, 236 passing. Like Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, everybody. He is a true superstar. No offensive turnovers in the rain tonight. I can't talk anymore. I'm wore out from that just incredible performance. Now let's take a look at our team. Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, 205 quarterback rating, 13 for 17, 183 yards, and 2 touchdown passes. He's the real deal with Xayvion Turner, 7 for 7, 100 passing yards. That's how you come in and finish the game. Rushing all the way across the board. Everybody did good. Like, look at that. That is great rushing numbers for Carlos Del Rio-Wilson as well. A touchdown for Wilson, Meadows, Barbie, and 2 for Boston. Boston is just having a phenomenal year. He also had the big catch earlier that game. Yeah, 2 for 48 catches for Boston. The 2 touchdowns for receivers were Culliver and Payne. Defensively, any sacks today? We had a couple. Yeah, 1 sack by Rivers, 1 sack for Warren, and that interception, who was it? Shaw, Pete Shaw. I mean, he shushed the crowd, right? I mean, that was just incredible. You love to see it. Now, I'm going to go through the highlights, take some screenshots. Don't go away. We have recruiting coming up. We have a very good recruiting class, and then we'll see the road ahead. See if we lock in any new recruits as well. But what a game this was for the Thundering Herd. You know, that was the game we needed. After so many stressful games last week, should have won in regulation, and just another gamer ability clock management issue. It's been a part of my football series ever since I started this channel 6 years ago, and when I started playing football games, right? So, like, yeah, it's just, I've never been good at time management, even though last week it really, I would say it wasn't my fault, but if I left True Clock on, that I'm thinking I might have turned True Clock on, have a long drive there, and just forgot to turn it off now that I think about it. I know earlier in this video I said the opposite, but I think I'm wrong on that. I actually think I did do that. But here we go. Let's go into week 9 recruiting. We have a very good recruiting class. Still, we're early. I don't really know what to make of the NIL budget at the top of the screen. Now, Carlos Villanueva was our first quarterback. We got a 3-star. He's not a gem, but he could end up being very good. We could get lucky with his development. And now we also locked in Lamar Loudermilk, halfback east to west playmaker, which is huge. And we also got a hard commit, Leo Benshawul. So those are 3 recruits. Now we wanted to go after this 3-star fullback we just added to the list, and yeah, he has Auburn number 1, but they haven't sent him an offer yet, and we do have an offer. So we're just going to stay the course there. Benji Drew, these are a lot of 1-stars that we don't need to change a thing. We have them locked in. These are players that we hope we might get really lucky, right? And yeah, they turn out to be good. You never know. Darrell Sadler, right tackle, 2-star. We're leading the way. Number 2 is WKU. They have a visit in week 11. Ooh, that's not ideal. Well, they could lose. They could very well lose. So Johnny Joy, center pass protector. Kansas number 2, and we're number 1. Don't need to change a thing. Jamie Cruz, defensive tackle. We're number 1. John Osgood. This is a center number 2 pass protector that we're trying to battle against 3 other schools with. Just added him to the list. I am going to add more hours. So we're going to go ahead and move that, and we're going to send the house. We need a center for the future. And this cornerback, it's looking like no shot to actually land. I know we just started, but I think we're better off going for this free safety. So I'm actually going to get rid of the cornerback and go for the free safety, because this will allow us to send the house here. Could we just send money? Yes, but these players are not expecting NIL, so let's not get carried away. And then Frank Brown, this is the junior college sophomore. He's 6'5", 242 pounds, and he hasn't made a decision yet. Huh. We're not even on the list. So, where can we add more hours? The center. Definitely. Let's just do 10. Because he's getting paid too. This right tackle, we're in the battle. We're going to leave that. I mean, obviously, we could give more money. Or, well, we could give any money. And actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? Just 5 makes them very interested. I'm going to do it. I just want to see if maybe that money will move them over the edge. So yeah, as you can see, nothing great recruiting class-wise, but it's what we would expect in our first season. Now, the transfer portal, I think, is going to be big. But yeah, we've spent a lot of money on this 3-star quarterback. If it turns out to bite us, well, it's going to be really frustrating. This was when I had no clue what to do with the money. Did we overpay? I think so, right? I do think so. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say we didn't. I think we did overpay. But he does look good. I mean, look at his stats. Like, it looks like he could play pretty early. He's no Carlos Del Rio-Wilson yet, but he could be. And Loudermilk was much cheaper. You look at the two players, 110, 30. So I don't know the equivalent to like millions of dollars here for this game with NIL, but this feels like we spent $1.1 million, and this is like 300,000. Hey, big difference. So hopefully it pays off. I surely hope so, because it shows a budget as 215 on this screen at the top, and then the other budget, the recruiting screen, shows 500. What is the real budget? I have no clue. We have a lot of players leaving, so maybe we get more budget at the end. But I personally have no clue how it works yet. We're learning. We'll learn in the offseason. But let's go ahead and advance the week. We got a new recruit. 6-2 record, everybody. Bowl eligible, which is a huge accomplishment. I know bowl games are not like what they used to be, but listen, we call it huge. We're gonna have everybody play in the bowl game, not sit. Verbally committed, Johnny Joy, let's go, from Georgia. And that was our only commit, so that's huge. We got another center. That's awesome. So it's going to free up some more points as well. Our kicker's going to transfer? Why? Is it cause of my bad field goal kicking? Is that what it is? Is it me? It might be. Okay, so next week on the road in week 10 against Georgia Southern. 4-4, 1-3 record in the conference, and we are 6-2 overall, 4-0 in the conference. What a year it's been here for the Thundering Herd. Let's go ahead and set the weekly practice plan before we close out here. But what an episode. Thank you all so much for all the support on this series. The support has been incredible. You all seem to really be enjoying this Marshall rebuild, and I am as well. And of course, the Road to Glory series support as well. Both these series are awesome this year, and you all seem to really be enjoying them both. So now, Carlos Del Rio-Wilson, I think, needs to take the week off practice again, right? Where is he? Quarterback. Full practice? Are you kidding me? Limited practice? What are we doing? Limited practice, you better believe it. Did he get an increased composure? No, but Payne did. Okay, so no, he didn't get decreased though, so that's huge, and no practice injury. He's good to go. We don't care about his development at this point. Like, it's not really too important that he does a full practice. Limited is fine every single week. He's a senior. This is his last year. We just want him to be able to play the entire year and not have to sit out. 2 weeks in a row. No, he did go out that game for a little bit. Didn't he bruise his ribs? Yeah, well, he didn't go out. It said bruised ribs, but he came right back in the next drive. But he only had to play the first half because our starters dominated, so our backups went in and played great. They scored 14 there in the third quarter. But what a win it was for Marshall. What a season so far. But there is plenty left. We have 4 more games to try to win the Sun Belt and get a great bowl and maybe, just maybe, make the playoffs. You never know. Like, anything can happen. We've seen wild things in my Dynasty series on the channel. You just never know. This game is so dynamic, or the college football games in general. Sometimes you get lucky. I still don't see a shot we make it. If we would have took down Notre Dame, or if we would have won against Penn State, I think you could really argue it. Now, we lost both those games. I don't think you could really make the argument. It depends on how the other conferences are. We win the Sun Belt, we have a shot. But yeah, we'll see. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series, so you like sports games, this is the channel for you. Even more content on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Link in the description to that. But I'll see you next time. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.